What's going on, guys? Ahoy here with another quick Tamadoge update. I hope everyone is having a good Friday today. We're going to see what information Tamadoge's team have provided with us here. They provided a medium on November 10th, which was yesterday, a Dodge Diaries 4.0. We have more information on the game, but before we jump into this, let's take a quick look here at Tamadoge price. Right now is at in the high 2 cents. I don't see this going any higher than that. If it reaches 3 cents, most likely it's going to dip back down to 2 cents. And also we have seen that even if it reaches in the low 2 cents, it bounces back up into the mid 2 cents. So this is pretty much the new support levels. And I see this pretty much being steady throughout, for the next a couple weeks. It may dip down here and there, and it might even go up above 3 cents. But again, like I said, most likely when that happens, it's gonna dip back down to the mid 2 cents. Another great news is that Tamadoge's team, Carl, actually posted or uploaded another video, actually a live stream yesterday. He did a live Q&A, which is great. And he mentioned here, because we haven't seen any updates, any on their YouTube channel at least, any video live stream or anything like that for over a week. We see here that the last upload was 9 days ago, so that's a pretty long time. But he mentions that the reason was because his computer wasn't working very well. He was having some issues that has been sorted out, and it looks like it's functioning for the most part. And in this live stream, he also mentioned about this right here, which is that he's going to be speaking in the Web3 London blockchain, anything related to cryptocurrency, blockchain, anything in between. And of course, most likely he's going to mention Tamadoge. I don't think that's going to be the main focus of this event, but at least he's representing Tamadoge and bringing more awareness in that event. And that's going to take place in the Canary Wharf, London, in Hilton. And as we see, the time here is going to take a pretty big chunk of the day from 11:30 to 21 hours GMT. So that's really good to see that he's going to be speaking there, kind of bring again more awareness and being more involved in other events relating to the cryptocurrency, crypto events, and blockchain. But the big news of today is this information right here, which they mentioned that their first game is pretty much done. So it's done. Now, they do have some ironing out of some bugs, like they mentioned here, they need to fix here and there. But for the most part, it says, but it's pretty much there. This is great news, of course. We just don't have a date of when this is going to be released. Another big news is that it says here that they're not launching just one game. They're going to be launching multiple Tamadoge arcade games all at the same time. So we can expect more games coming up. And I think this is going to happen not just when it launches, but I guess throughout, this project, throughout the life of the game. Hopefully, they're going to be launching even more levels, more games to keep the players more interested on their arcade games. They mentioned here that their arcade games will be inspired by some classic mobile and arcade games, and you'll be able to buy credits to play them with TAMA. Also, your Tamadoge NFTs will also play an important role in helping you top the leaderboard. One thing to keep in mind is that if you hold a Tamadoge NFT, whether that's common, rare, or ultra rare, you'll be able to claim for free, quote unquote. I say that because although you don't need to use Tamadoge in order for you to buy credits to play the game, you pretty much already did up front, okay, by buying whichever Tamadoge NFTs you bought in OpenSea. But if we can see here, their cheapest NFT, the common edition, is $250, which the price actually has decreased because Ethereum is kind of dropping in price right now. But that's pretty much what it is. You're already paying a lot up front. But anyways, I just wanted to mention that so you guys can keep that in mind. But if you don't hold any NFTs, then yes, you will have to pay Tamadoge to buy some credits in order for you to play the game. And finally, they kind of mention here of the reward structure, how it's going to work more or less. This is what they say: our reward structure is also going through an overhaul to what we originally had planned, meaning that you'll have more chances to earn rewards with multiple game leaderboards. We're hoping that this will encourage you to play and explore different games. I believe this is heading to the right direction, but it's not quite there yet. What this pretty much means is that instead of having just one leaderboard for all the arcade games, they're going to have multiple leaderboards, which means it increases the chances of you winning. So for example, if in game A on that arcade game you lost, but you played arcade game B and you won, then you have, you won on the second game. But if there was only, let's say, all the games and they all just unite and just have one leaderboard, it's going to be very hard to have multiple winners. This way, they're being a little bit more diverse, which I think is a great idea, and just giving chances for other players to also win. And instead of just having just one leaderboard for all these games, you could have a leaderboard per game. Now, one thing I wish they can also change that is not mentioned here, and hopefully they can provide this upgrade or change later on in the future, is that instead of having to wait a whole month on the leaderboard to see whoever wins, why not make like miniature rewards along the way instead of having to wait for the whole month? It's like if you go to a casino and you play, and if you won and they tell you, well, you can't cash in your chips, you're gonna have to wait for the whole month. You know, I don't think it's fair. You know, this is not like a championship game or, you know, FIFA that is like a long-term tournament. This is, you know, you're putting money in and you're gonna want to get your money out if you win. So instead, and again, this is what I wish they could have applied here, is that if they wanted to have a leaderboard for the month, that's fine, but along the way also provide rewards along the way. So let's say there's a whole bunch of different gaming rooms and you join one, and whoever gets the top score in that session or in that game, well, they earn, you know, the earnings, they gain the rewards, whether that's more Tamadoge tokens or perhaps an NFT. I don't know, they earn something that holds cash value. That way, preferably I would say Tamadoge tokens, so that way they can go ahead and trade it, and or, you know, if they want to hold on to it or invest on it or just sell it, trade it, you know, so they can get some cash or whatever, some fiat money, that's fine, but they earn something there at the moment, and at the end of the month, you know, whoever gets the highest leaderboard, well, they kind of get like some sort of jackpot, a big reward at the end of the month. But throughout the month, you're gonna have to be giving out little rewards here and there. Otherwise, you know, holding on, you know, for that position for that month, and people have work, people have commitments, it's gonna be very, very difficult unless you're like a really hardcore gamer. But you know, that's something separate in itself, and you know, not many people are like that. So I wish they could have added something like that here, but we don't see that here. Perhaps they can add something like that in the future. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Share your thoughts. What do you guys think about this? If you guys agree, disagree, what do you guys want to see on the Tamadoge game? We don't have a date when it's going to be released. Share your thoughts. When do you think the game is going to be released? I personally believe that it might be launched sometime in December, since they said that everything is finished. If they launch it before, then that's a plus, of course, but most likely, in my opinion, they might run into some issues, because it always happens, and they might end up launching it somewhere around December. And if you're interested in other pre-sales, check out this video right here on Toon Finance, that right now they're having a pre-sale. Also check out my other video review on Share SRG. They have an upcoming pre-sale coming soon. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.